How did we get to space? Well, nobody really knows. We are a species of radishes. I don't know whether or not our traits are any good. No, definitely not. Slow learners, weak, fleeting, non-adaptive, and slow breeders. Yeah, that's a bad combo. I'm sure that everything will be fine. But what we do know is that everything out there is delicious. And that right there is something we need to keep our eyes on. Got livestock, because we're not going to build any farms. Screw farms. Nobody wants to use farms. Farms are for plebs. Now, first things first, we're going to, of course, need to rename our planet to something a little bit more accurate. So, this is going to be dives. This right here is going to be... Oh, that's dives by itself. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. This is going to be drive-ins. And this one, of course, is going to be diners. There we go. We're going to get... yeah, it's going to be good. We're gonna get succulent food in here. That's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to see what other species are out there that we can invite for dinner. Now, of course, our first foray in getting people over for dinner was not the greatest. We only managed to get 2 people over. They were very excited about this, about the idea. And sure, hey, they are peaceful, materialist, egalitarian, and whatnot. And of course, we did manage to give their fleets a little bit of a pounding. But overall, I think that we're in a good spot. So, we got 3 outposts. We're going to need to build a couple more fleets and maybe crank up our economy. That's not good. Okay, so we're running at -13. I'm sure we can handle that. Let's have a quick look at our policies. What do we do here? Economic policy. Militarized economy. Well, I'm going to go to mixed on this one. And our trade policy. Yeah, we're on wealth creation right now. In a perfect world, we'd be on marketplace of ideas. But, well... Considering the amount of food we have, I think we can float that because we do want to have the unity income. Let's see how that one doesn't have any impact. This is great. Okay, so our energy income, our trade value income was already terrible to begin with, but at least we're getting more unity now. Plus 19 is definitely what we want. So that is good. And yeah, get some more energy into the system. As soon as the month ticks over, we should be going to, I want to say -8. There we go. And yeah, we want to expand to at least this area because we want this planet. It has a lot of farms on it. That's grimacing. We'll take a look at that shortly. It's also lush. Food from jobs, plus 20%. I think this would be a great world to start a new restaurant on. It's a lush world. Sure, it's got a lot of agricultural districts, but we don't care about that at all. Size 15, who cares? We're just gonna put generator districts and mining districts on here. So we'll see how that one goes. So we found the Xenos, another species somewhere that we may be able to invite for lunch. Let's see who they are, shall we? So we've made first contact with our next guests. They are xenophobic fanatic militarists. And they are actually first alien encounter. Well, what was this then? All right. Well, okay. So these guys got 2 worlds. They are equivalent to us, so that's slightly annoying. And we can't really get to them at this stage, but we will invite them later. They are only friends that we have yet to meet. So we know they're out there. We know where their space is. We just can't get to them right now. But eventually, of course, we will. And then we can take a look at what we're going to work out there. In the meantime, though, we need to go and take a look at what we can do about this little shindig. Because we should start exploring into a different direction. Can we even get in here? There's no route. Why is there no route? Did I turn that off? I'm pretty sure there's a route here, guys. There we go. Okay, so we didn't have the thing disabled, so that's fine. But yeah, we got an alien menace, and after that, it's time for the tree. The tree itself. Oh boy, 60 days research time. Looking forward to the tree. Should maybe give our species a bit of a longer lease on life. Let's put it that way. Right. So we found another species. There's a hive mind over here, which is equivalent to us. That's a little bit frustrating. And then there is these guys. This is another hive mind. Oh my, so much organic material. They will make excellent dinner guests. Soup for everybody. Maybe we can, you know, spice them up a little bit, put them in a pot, and then, you know, sell them at our drive-ins and our diners. That sounds like a great plan. So we've made a couple of first contacts. Like we've got these guys, of course. Ooh, some luscious long pig. They do seem delicious, but we don't really have time to go after the long pig just yet. I know they are a delicacy amongst many peoples. However, there appears to be a single planetary system over here. And they are pathetic. How many pops do they have? 41. Let's do some plundering, shall we?
Let's pick us some low-hanging fruit.
Well, we have arrived at our new foraging grounds. Obviously, we got this this little stumble block that we need to get past, but I'm not too concerned about that as we just taken the system. Oh boy, there it is. The luscious ground of Trappist 6. It's an Arctic world. It's got, we can't really do anything with it, but we can, however, set this orbital bombardment to our raiding stance, which then will allow us to slowly but suck up new pops to our world. So it's only a question of time until this happens. What a delightful experience. Let's hope it. Oh, there it is, the first one. Welcome to dinner. Oh boy, how many of these do we have in total? Only one for now. Man, it's. Hold on, let's give me a second. Hey, honey.
Customer base expanded.
Give me the lobster cracker. Well, I just came to the conclusion that we are a bunch of very, very lucky beavers, because whilst this is a single planet miner, right above us, another single planet miner. We had another 41 pops, and I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, they are definitely pathetic. Let's do it. Let's plunder. Let's bring them to dinner as well. This is gonna be great. In the meantime, we should probably split off like a couple of ships here, like these corvettes. They can continue doing whatever they're doing. The rest of the fleet can move over here because, well, we got dinner to attend to. So we'll need to get on the cooker very quickly. Also, there appears to be a church in space. And they have a mega structure. It's only a ring world. We're gonna...
Customer base expanded.
Atomic countdown. What has happened? I've eagerly anticipated the countdown of the mysterious... Oh yeah, the atomic clock that we thought was a bomb. A prestigious position found on R266. Several decades worth of heated speculation. The nanites have... clock has just reached the momentous deadline, ejecting a stream of self-replicating nanites. The nanites have created some kind of advanced computational network. The network is inactive and seems to be devoid of any II. The nanites have deactivated the instant the construction was complete. Plus 10. Is this in my... Oh. Excuse me. Yes. It's not the warship I was hoping for, or the terraformed Gaia world, but plus 10 engineering research will do for now. So I had a weird encounter earlier. I was wondering, hey, why are these guys working on mines? They are enslaved, but where? Oh, I see. Okay, so we're going to need to set these as livestock. There we go. And that should increase our food output very quickly. There we go. That's more like it. That sounds like something we would want. We don't want to have these literal livestock take jobs away from our hard cooks that are working hard to make sure that we can feed a galaxy. Now, obviously, I'm aware that we're feeding the galaxy with itself, but that's not really all that important. Same thing going on this world, apparently. Oh, actually, we don't have a lot of... we should probably build some more energy over here. But yeah, we're going to soon arrive at our new feeding grounds. Whilst this bad boy over here is just very happily doing some more orbital bombardment. We're finding a lot... Oh, there's no population controls here. Curious. And on top of that, we're going to get robots in 18 months, and that should allow us to increase our population nice and quickly. Did we just jump in here? Come on, we need to take out the station. There we go. No exports for you. This is an embargo. All your fruits are ours. The fruit of my loins. Something along those lines. But we're gonna go and, oh man, there's 42 Scrumptious pops on this planet. And I want them. Ooh, pop growth speed plus 10%. That's always nice. We only have one more precursor anomaly to do before we find the Cybrex ring world. But apparently the relative difficulty here is hellish. It's gonna take us 5.7 thousand days to do this because apparently it's a hellish one and it's gonna get at least one per day. Okay, Google, how many years is 5,760 days?
Boom. We built something.
15 years. And we can't replace this guy. He's gonna be out there for a while. It doesn't really matter. Oh, we got more pops. More dinner. More food. Yes. Yes. How many do we have? Let's take a look here. Oh boy, we got 18 pieces of life. Oh, they're intelligent livestock as well. Well, once we get to biological engineering, we're just gonna nerf staple them. I'm sure it'll be fine. Only 4 of the other ones though. That's a little bit disappointing. But these ones seem to be very keen to come to the yard. We should probably actually split up the fleet over here. There we go. And then we'll just bring this fleet back over here, just so we can have a little bit of equal opportunity infighting to dinner, because that right there is obviously what we stand for here at well, the garbage patch. Well, sadly, Trappist has folded. This means that we're gonna get a bunch of resources out of this. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Didn't really get all that much out of this one this time around. But I think that overall we're in a pretty good place here. So we want to continue making sure that we're continuously inviting people to Flavourtown. Actually, let's just make sure that we make. There we go. Flavourtown. Perfection. Absolute perfection. So many people invited to Flavourtown. Plus 77 food. There we go. That's what we want to see. Flavourtown is back in action, baby. Meanwhile, this guy is still actively looking for signs of precursor activity. We're halfway there, so... ooh, gas giant signal. Should we invest? No, screw those space giant, gas giant commies. Okay, Google. How many years is 2,800 days? Ooh, 7 years. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. In 7 years, we'll find Cybrex Prime. What a delight. What a delight. So here's the moment that we've all been waiting for. Flavourtown, of course, is the corner of the galaxy. We are very centralized. We got a lot of empires around us that definitely want to go to Flavourtown in order to to taste its delights of many flavor from across the galaxy. Hedonistic delights. And that's why the Galactic market is the perfect opportunity for us to bring the galaxy to us. All we gotta do is there's been, you know, we need to promote one of our worlds, and that's, of course, going to be Dives. Ignore all this stuff. I had to do a little bit of stuff here. Galactic market, a nomination. Cool. Okay, so right now, we got an adequate one. Let's, considering the amount of unity influence that we have, I specifically waited for this so I can get as much influence as possible. Let's boost our nomination. How is it now? It's now strong. And now it's exceptional. If we don't get the Galactic market now, I will be very upset. Very upset with the galaxy at large. Also, it means that we can get a lower market fee, which is also nice. But I'm mostly interested in all the new population that's going to come to our worlds. Not that that is a feature, but in my mind it is. This is an RP session after all. Well, whilst our other scientist is on the other side of the galaxy, still trying to get this sign of precursor activity, which is still going to take at least half a decade, we found another Cybrex artifact instead, so we're going to be taking that instead. So let's take a look whether or not, where it's going to be. Where is Cybrex Prime going to be? Come on. Give it to Daddy. Let's see what we got. Is that it? Is that it? Is that Cybrex Prime? Oh boy. We got ourselves a ring world. So the restaurant right now ain't running too smoothly. We're going to need to do something about that because obviously we do have a little bit of an energy problem, but we'll be fine. Every single Flavourtown has its ups and downs, but eventually we'll be fine. We got new customers to bring in, and soon we're gonna drop our squads on top of this little rock over here. They've got no armies, and because of that, we will automatically win the war, which means that we get 500 bucks of each energy and minerals, and that's the wonders of the plunder mechanic. Well, we found the Cyrex Central Nexus. We're gonna get a ton of energy, a ton of unity, and a ton of engineering credits here. So that is nice, and we can immediately get the following, which is gonna reduce our Starbase. Ooh, we can get 2. Admin cap or Starbase upkeep. Admin cap it is, and then 42 months we can get the next one and just get our next unity perk. Such so good, very wow. And then sadly we're not gonna get any liquid metal from this. But still, I think we're in a good spot. Ooh.
We built something.
Crystals, and we got some new Xenos as well. They're a lot bigger than I had anticipated, but that's fine, because we're going to need to go on an adventure anyway. Sadly, these guys they're going to close the. We're going to really need to claim these systems, aren't we? Otherwise, we're always going to get stuck on the edge here. But where's the army? There's the army. Oh, it's gonna be great, and we're gonna have a ton. The best possible outcome. Free minerals, free energy. That's great. Let's send the fleet home. More scrumptious resources being added. Oh, 31 pieces of livestock added to our worlds. That right there is great. Minus 20 immunities. Could be a lot better. Still though, I'm not really. Let's build some more city districts here, and then overall, I think we're doing pretty well here. Like we're getting new visitors to our restaurants, our dives, drive-ins, and diners. It's Flavourtown all over the place. I'm having such a great time with this. Flavourtown doing well. Nice. If you're liking this series, we're gonna continue onwards. Obviously, different format, new year, etc. Feel free to give it a comment below, and we'll see what else we can do with Flavourtown because I'm having a great time here. So this was a bit of an experiment with a new format, something else, a little bit less a long form, getting a little bit more content in. If you liked it, feel free to, follow up a little bit in the future. And if not, hey, no worries. The usual content will continue as well. We're just gonna throw this into the mix. Good times.